Ohayou gozaimasu. Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Appa's Kitchen on the road here in Nagoya. All right, so this is day 8 of the pilgrimage. I am doing for me temple 17 and 18. So halfway point. I forget the temple numbers. It's a little complicated today because they're kind of far from stations, so I'm going to do taxis. A lot of taxis today. Even though it's not easy, but hopefully I have all the information I need. I have the names of the temples in kanji and also the coordinates. This is the first time that Claude gave me the coordinates, but it's crazy. I don't know how it works. So you give the taxi driver a bunch of numbers, they put it in their little GPS thing, and they find it. So yeah, starting off a little bit later today because I'm going to an onsen. This is a real onsen, real hot spring water, mineral water, really good for all of the issues that I'm dealing with. Fatigue, muscle, nerve pain, all that. So, but they don't open until 1. So I figured, what's the point of rushing out when I can't go to the onsen until 1 o'clock? Then I'd be stuck like hanging out. It's a really pretty shop. Hanging out somewhere. So it's about 10 o'clock now. It's actually nice and quiet. The nice thing about leaving later, so I have breakfast included with my room. I just figured it would be easier than having to go out every morning, find coffee and find breakfast. But there's tour groups every day. Different tour group, they come in, they bus them in the afternoon, and they bus them out the next morning, and it is pandemonium. It's a zoo. People at breakfast buffets are just crazy. So going down later means that it's a little bit calmer. So it's kind of nice. Nice start to the day today. Today I'm taking the Kintetsu line. I don't know where I'm going. I have to check everything. So first time on the Kintetsu line. And then from the station, taxi to the first temple. From the first temple, taxi to the second temple. From the second temple, taxi to the onsen. And then from there, there's a free community shuttle. It goes back to a station, and then I'll come back to Nagoya. That's the plan. I just bought some onigiri. I pass that shop every day. Beard Papa. I figured I didn't really have a lot of breakfast this morning. I'm tired of the breakfast. It's the same thing every day. These really wet scrambled eggs, ham, kind of like boiled ham, and hot dogs, little sausages that look like hot dogs, and bread. So I've been having yogurt, fruit, and toast. Mainly just I go there for the coffee. Kintetsu Pase. I guess this goes to the Kintetsu line. So anyway, I got a salmon and a tuna onigiri, which I can eat if I'm stuck somewhere waiting for a taxi. I don't know what the situation is going to be like for restaurants or anything. And then lunch at the onsen. This is the Kintetsu station. And we're one looks a little bit easier than the Meitetsu line. There's limited express. Let me check. Alright, I'm early. My train that on my Navatime was at 10:34, but this 10:21 to Isugawa Express. I think it goes where I want to go, but let me ask. And I'm also going to see if I can get a comfy seat. Alright, so Sanbansen, platform 3, no reserved seating. It's an express train. I like this station. I like this better than the Meitetsu. That Meitetsu station is crazy. I wonder if I'm going to any of these places. Very easy. Alright, nice. So 10:21. I don't think this is it. Depart second. Sasukanye Yatomi. That's where I want to go. Yatomi. Please make 2 lines. No reserved seating, so I don't know, they look like different classes of cars though. Try this one. I think this might be my train, Isugawa. Let me check. It's so confusing. This is my train. I don't know. I'm going to take a priority seat. I'm a pilgrim. Claude corrected me. It's Isuzugawa. Alright, I made it. Yatomi. This short trip. 2 stops, express train, really fast. There were a lot of tourists on the train. I asked Claude where everybody was going. Apparently the holiest, the most important Shinto shrine is on this line, Ise Jinja. Jingu. I don't know. Jinju. Wow, I see mountains. So supposedly like way out west, almost to Mie Prefecture. I don't know where I am. But wow, I see mountains. So here's where I am. Look at those mountains. Can you see them? Alright, so it's a 27-minute walk. I'm going to temple number 14, Daiji Inn. Taxi this way. When I walk in 27 minutes, my feet are starting to mildly whimper. And if I don't watch out, I'll be screaming soon. So, taxi stand. No taxis. It's a little chilly out here, so I guess I'm gonna have to order a taxi. Another time, and then Claude flagged that, said that I could also use Uber. I've never tried Uber in Japan. I don't know that it really works. So I'm going to try Didi first. And here comes a taxi. Ohayou gozaimasu. Made it. All right, that was easy. About $8 taxi ride. It's pretty short. All right, so this is temple number 14, Daiji Inn. Gonna translate this sign. I just never have any idea. There are all these signs all over the place. I have never any idea what I'm missing here. So this first sign says that there's the Eitai Sutra on Saturday, starting at 10 a.m. This one only translated that part. Monthly meat products. I have no idea what that means. Nothing that pertains to me. I'm assuming that's the name of the temple Daiji Inn, but it translates as monthly whitening. And then I think these are prayer flags, but I don't know. Well, let's see what this one says. I think they're both the same. I made a mistake on that entry sign. It was mountain whitening, not monthly. Mountain whitening, and then this is something about a bodhisattva. So it might be the Kannon that is enshrined here. All right, there's a bell. Looks like it's kind of under construction here still. Here's the temple hall. No incense. I don't know if I'm going to get a stamp here. I think that's the bell, the doorbell for the stamp. For those who need, please press button. I didn't hear anything. All right, well, that was a disappointment. It's all part of the journey, dealing with disappointments too. So, temple's not really a whole lot. There's no incense, no cannon, no stamp. The doorbell doesn't work. No problem. So I just ordered an Uber. I tried that. It's going to be about 5,000 yen. So a little expensive. It's going to take me from here direct to the other temple. The other way to go would be to go back to the station, 27-minute walk or another taxi ride, an hour and a half on a train, and then another 40-minute walk or a taxi ride from the station. So it's a half-hour taxi ride or Uber. So that's what we're doing. I think this is probably one of the more difficult days logistically. We'll see. There is just one day, Wednesday. Today's Monday, so Wednesday I have a taxi arranged to take me to two temples. Pick me up at the station, take me to two temples, and then take me back to the station. So a guy at the front desk of my hotel arranged that for me, so that was nice. So yeah, it's a little complicated, this pilgrimage, but I'm assuming that they all are in some way difficult unless you rent a car, and then you're dealing with that. Seems like a perfect time for an onigiri. This is tuna mayo. Oh, this is nice. Hang sitting out in the sun waiting for my Uber. I was just looking at me. What is she? Better than the ones from the convenience stores. The one at the convenience stores have so little filling. This one's stuffed. It's the perfect portable food. All right, this is temple number 15, Kosaiji. It's my Uber. he wanted to know what I was doing. So I have on my phone, I'm doing a 33 Kannon pilgrimage. He's, oh, sugoi. He told me he would wait for me, which was very nice because there's no taxis around here. But Claude told me there's a little restaurant, it's like 2 minutes away, that has creme brulee. I don't know what else they have, but creme brulee. Temple number 15, Kosaiji. Let me check that. Temple number 15, Kosaiji. I can smell incense. This one's nicer. I think the incense is for the cemeteries sometimes. This is a little cemetery here. These buckets and water is for washing and tending the graves. I don't know how you get a plot at the temple like this. Oh, here's a little shrine. There's a bell. And I see a statue inside. Looks like it's self-service stamp here. and Instagram. Let me translate some of these. I don't know if I can get, looks like I might be able to get the calligraphy, but also self-service, I'm not sure. All right, so it says I can get a stamp, 300 yen for the stamp and the calligraphy, 100 yen just for the stamp. Go to the temple office. I can also do it myself if you're in a hurry. I don't know, there's a lot there. So let's go try to get my stamp. I like this temple. I just feel very peaceful now. The Uber driver was really nice. It was just nice of him to offer to wait for me. And I'm just out, far out. Let's see where the office is. The residence, it said. This window. All right, here's a bell. This one just says Sept. Look how pretty that is, that seal. And this one says something, great luck of spring or something. All right, let's try the bell. All right, success. She asked me which one I wanted, but I don't know. Instagram. All right, success. She was very nice. Really pretty calligraphy. Let's take one final look. Temple number 15. Owari. It's very rural here, and you know, a lot of people have these little farms. I think they're just like growing their own food. These little plots of land. A little river here. Here's the little town we got here. Wow, look at this. Le boy. Chimano yori. Omote nashi tashimasu. Chimano yori is Western food. So this is the one I'm getting, the mixed fry. They have omurice. Other stuff is. How pretty this is. Consomme. So nice. It's like corn. It's so simple. Oh my god, that was yummy. Alright, so here's my mixed fry. Really nice. Some tartar sauce. Salad, rice. It's really good. This is quite a special place. This tartar sauce is homemade. Salad is really good. The crab karaoke, that's just amazing. And she's so sweet. She put me the table for 4. There was a little table in the corner. I wanted to sit at. She told me, no, sit here. The place is full now. I feel guilty. Alright, here we go. So good. Well, that was delicious. It was really sweet place. Yeah, it was weird. You know, I walked in, I was the first one there. She pointed to the first table. There was a table for 4. There was a table right here next to the window for 2. I said, I can sit there. And she said, no, sit there. Then there's another table in the corner for 2 that would have actually been better for me. Just kind of facing into the corner. So I kind of felt bad. But yeah, everybody got a seat. The place filled up. It's very small. Cash only. Really delicious. The everything was good. Creme brulee was great. It wasn't like too big or too rich, and the coffee was good, iced coffee. So yeah, really nice day today. Are we over the worst of it? Over the hump? Alright, I'm gonna see if I can get an Uber now. Alright, Uber will be here. It's a taxi. 10 minutes. I'm stuffed. And I still have an onigiri in my bag. I have to get rid of it. It's salmon. I could throw it away at the onsen. Alright, we got a little bench here. So that was good. I'm not going to end it yet because I want to report on the onsen. So, see you in a bit. Alright, we drove past the place. Left me off in the parking lot. And he bumped up the meter at the end. It was like 2,400 yen. He bumped it up to 3,000. What the heck? Nandayo. This place is crowded already. I'm telling you, these places are so popular. Like, I'm thinking I'm going to have the whole place to myself. The parking lot is full. They open at 1. All right, let's see what we got going on here. Every place is different. I feel so young. You know why? The average age of the people in there was like 180. Oh my God, they're so old. So, yeah, that's what the old guys do in the afternoon. They open at 1, they go take their bath. People didn't stay long. It really wasn't the kind of place that you wanted to hang out in. It was kind of a big pool in the center, inside, in the washing area. It was kind of slimy. And then there was a smaller pool outside. I think it was all the same water. You could tell it's natural spring water. It was kind of yellowish, and it had a little bit of a smell. So it's good. It's just what I needed for my sore muscles and my nerves and all this other crap. What's going on with me? Every place is different. I'm here at this little Shinto shrine right next to it. So this one, you go in, put your shoes in the locker. That's always the same. You always put your shoes in the locker. Take your shoes off right away. Put them in the locker. This time, I went to like turn the key wouldn't turn. So I could see it said something about 100 yen. Usually it's like a deposit, 100 yen deposit. So usually what you do, it's on the outside of the locker, like at my gym. You put the 100 yen in, turn your key. When you put the key back, the 100 yen comes out. This one, it's on the inside of the locker. I don't know. Like, why can't they be consistent? So do that. Then I walked in. Konnichiwa. Like, oh, guy standing there. He pointed to the machine. Oh, so you have to go pay first. So the machine's all in Japanese, of course. So I kind of figured that out. Adult, one person. It was 700 yen. Not bad. So you pay 700 yen. You get a little ticket. And then you go give it to the guy. Then you go into the locker room. And you get a locker. So I put my stuff in the locker. Again, tried to turn the key. Didn't turn. So as I'm figuring that out, oh yeah, you need another 100 yen. This old guy comes like walking over really slowly, kind of smiling at me. I thought he was going to help me. So I said, Hajimete desu. It's my first time. Daijoubu. It's okay. I start fishing through my pockets to try to find another 100 yen. Fortunately, I had. And it turns out he was just in the locker under mine. So he probably thought, what is this weirdo talking to me about? So that is that. The system. They didn't have any massage. Looks like there was a restaurant. They sold all kinds of, there's like a little market in there. They have all kinds of vegetables and things and clothes. It's a real scene. So I don't know where the hell I am. Out in Bumfuck. Kanye is the closest station. I wonder if I could hitchhike. So there is some free community bus in about a half hour. But I'm just going to take a taxi. Claude seems to think the bus is a really long route back to the station. So I just went to check out that Shinto shrine back there. It's pretty. All right, 14 minutes for the taxi to come. So Uber here is just taxi. Would have been the same if I took the bus. I'm going to get there a little faster, but not that much faster. But I don't want to have to try to figure out where the bus stop is. It's probably right here. All right, I'm going to end it here. So, another interesting day on the road. Thanks for watching. 2 temples tomorrow. Two temples Wednesday, and then a rest day Thursday. Thursday I'm going back to Ryu Senji no Yu, the really pretty super Sento that I liked. And then we're winding down. I think after Thursday I have a week. I might have I have a light day. I don't have any more rest days. And then I have my very last day here before the day I leave. I leave on Friday. So Thursday next week is a free day. So it's a makeup day just in case I miss any. So we'll see. Maybe I'll go back to another Super Sento. Get one more massage before I go. It's great. All right. See you next time. Janae. Bye-bye. Pretty trains. It's a local. I'm waiting for an express. Look what I found. I haven't seen one of these in forever.